To-do and done are important and valuable features in Roam research. They actually exist as pages. They're not just functions, but pages. The reason that's interesting and powerful is it means that they can be filtered and queried. And I actually rely on that heavily in my task system that I built. The fact that I can find to-dos that have specific things related to them. I can filter by to-do, in other words, or query by to-do, and as well as other things. Means that I don't have to worry about going to the whole to-do page and seeing every to-do that exists, but I can instead zero in on exactly the ones I want. So because it exists as a page, that means you can filter and query by it. And as a result, it gives you a lot of leverage to be able to combine it with other things and get exactly to the information you're looking for. So any block can be in one of three states. It can be in the to-do state, which will display as an empty checkbox and will create a linked reference to the to-do page. It can be in the done state, which will display as a checked checkbox and create a linked reference to the done page, or it can be in the plain state, a neither, which has no checkbox and it doesn't create a reference to either page. And most blocks, when you create a block, it's in the neither state. It's neither to do nor done. You can cycle through those. I mentioned it down here with Control or Command plus Enter. So if I hit Control Enter on the to do one here, you'll notice it adds to do. This is the reference to the page. And then around that, it has these curly braces. The curly braces, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, are what Roam uses anytime it's going to render something. It's going to put something there that isn't the text. In this case, the thing it puts there is the checkbox. And so that allows you to see that. If I go to this block and I hit Control Enter twice, it will show up as done. Again, this is the reference to the done page. And these are the curly brackets that allow it to show a checked checkbox. And then, of course, neither doesn't have anything on it. But you can cycle endlessly through those by just hitting Control Enter. Or, of course, if you have an open checkbox, checking it will turn it to done. So unchecking it will bring it back and make it to do. Checking it will turn it into done. And so that's how these can be in one of these three states. Just for the sake of not adding anything accidentally elsewhere to my graph, I'll undo those. But that's how you cycle through those. To do and done are mutually exclusive. If a block is to do, it can't be done when you're cycling through them like that. Now, mind you, you could forcibly put both to do and done in a block. So I guess they're not mutually exclusive if you really wanted to push it. That's possible. But in terms of cycling through when you're using the checkbox or when you're using the Command or Control Enter, it will not, it cannot be both to do and done unless you forcibly make it that way. Which is nice because it means a lot of times when you're querying or filtering, you can filter out the things that are done so you won't see them anymore, or you can filter specifically to tasks that are to-dos, and that will not show you ones that are done. That way you don't have to worry about seeing them. It allows you to kind of create some separation there if you want to. You don't have to look at both things. When you're looking at tasks, you can differentiate between what you want to look at. I already mentioned this, but to switch from to do to done, you can either check the checkbox or you can cycle between all three states with the Control or Command plus Enter. It works on individual blocks. It also works on groups of blocks. If I wanted to cycle all three of them, I can hit Control Enter, and you can see it'll cycle right through that same flow. Like I said before. So to do and done by themselves are pretty powerful. If you have a structure built out for task management, they can be unbelievably powerful. In my task flow, it's amazing what I'm able to accomplish in Roam. With a system I used to use Todoist for my tasks. I now manage everything in Roam, and it's because I can use filters, because I can use queries. I can create all kinds of getting things done style. If you don't know the book Getting Things Done by David Allen, that's what I'm referring to, and a lot of people call it GTD. But you can use a lot of GTD-style tags and contexts, combine that with to-dos, combine that with dones, and you can get all kinds of wonderful information without ever having to actually go and look at the full list of tasks. You can have everything get in front of you when it needs to get in front of you. So Rome is very powerful that way. But the underlying structure, the to-do and done, is actually very, very simple, which is wonderful because it means it's easy to work with. But there's a lot of power there once you start combining things and leveraging things. If this video helped you, click subscribe. And check out my Rome courses as well. I have the Roaman Way, which is a free course to help you learn the fundamentals of Rome research. I have AP Productivity, which is my flagship Rome course. It is an 8-week live cohort course to help you get important work done in Rome research. I have Powerful Task Management in Rome research, which helps you build a GTD-style setup for task management in Rome. And I have Your Road to Rome, which I'm actually updating in November or December of 2021. And it is a deeper dive than the free course, The Roaman Way. It has live masterclasses, Q&A sessions, additional instruction about Rome extensions, especially smart blocks and Rome 42, which you can get from romejs.com. And there's a community forum for discussion of new Rome features or help with your workflows. Rome research is an amazing tool, and I want to help you make the most of it in your life and work.